boys and girls, it's Gemma here, still with Turtle Beach, still at the Paris Games Week, the biggest video games event in France. And as you can see behind me, what I'm going to do in this video is take you on a tour of the Square Enix stand, one of my favorite publishers, because I just love him, man. I love him. Anyway, on the booth today, playable are Just Cause 3, Final Fantasy 15, we're going to check them out later in the video, but let's get going with a quick interview about the next Tomb Raider. Check it out. Can you tell us a little bit more about what we can expect to see in the game?
Yeah, so Rise of the Tomb Raider is essentially Lara Croft's first great tomb raiding expedition. After the events of the last game, she saw something that she couldn't explain. It changed her worldview. And so in Rise of the Tomb Raider, it's really a marked shift in her character. It's an evolution of going from someone who was being very reactive, reacting to this situation that she was put in, to being very proactive. So she's setting out, she's trying to find these answers, she's putting together clues, and she's looking for evidence of an immortal soul. And so that's what really sets her out there and starts this adventure.
She always goes on very profound personal journeys, doesn't she? Do you think that over the years Tomb Raider has attracted new audiences, or do you think it's still appealing to like the old hardcore gamers of the 90s PC generation? Like, who loves Lara right now?
I hope a lot of people love Lara, because we all love Lara and we want to share that with everybody. But honestly, a huge goal of development is trying to balance between making the game appealing to old fans and new fans, and that's a really hard balance. But we think that we achieved that through several things, including some of the new features in Rise of the Tomb Raider, like the player choice in combat. So we know we have fans that are just Tomb Raider fans, and they've been Tomb Raider fans for 20 years, and maybe they're not very current with modern shooters. So we wanted to have an option for more stealthy playthroughs, for non-lethal playthroughs in combat, but then also have, for people who do want to engage in combat, they can have a really modern, a really great, full-featured combat experience. So that's the way that we're catering to both. Also, you know, classic fans love hard puzzles, and you know, we wanted to make sure that we gave options for people who are not quite as into puzzles. So we have our really hard puzzles, our challenge tombs puzzles, and they're not main story tombs. So you are the explorer, you find them, you solve them, and so on. And so that's catering to both play styles again.
It is really hard. I remember having to print off, when I was little, printing off pages and pages of walkthroughs just to get through the games. And just for explanation, because we're on the Xbox stand, whereas of course it's being published by Square, but it's exclusive with Xbox. What's the situation there?
So this November 13th, because I'm in Europe right now, so November 13th, it's Xbox One and Xbox 360. Next year it'll be coming out in PC and PlayStation 4. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. Cool. As you can see behind me on the stand, Square Enix, we do have, for the first time playable in France, a demo of Just Cause 3. It was playable at the Gamescom, but this is the first time that the French public can come and actually test the game. It's a pretty cool demo. I had some time with it myself. One of the new favorite features of the game is probably the wingsuit that permits our protagonist to fly around Medici, which is the Mediterranean island that he has to take on and overcome the political regime of. It's a very B-movie game plot, a kind of a mix between Far Cry 3 and GTA, looking very promising and coming out beginning of December. Also on the stand, Square Enix, as you can see behind me, is the latest version of the demo of Final Fantasy 15. I have to say that Final Fantasy is a series that even me as a hardcore gamer goes over and like just really over my head. But from what I've seen from the demo here, this one actually looks like it may be quite accessible. It's a real open world game, unlike the kind of restricted open world versions that we've seen in previous games. So it looks like it actually might be one that you could just come straight into even if you don't know the series yet. Looks pretty impressive.